In this video, I'm going to spend $350 upgrading my girlfriend's FC Mobile account to max overall. Hopefully today we could pack some crazy players, but with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are on my girlfriend's account, and as you can see, we're still at a 113 overall. This upgrade is going to be like a part 2 to the one that we did a couple weeks ago together. Unfortunately today she's not with me, she wasn't able to record with me, but regardless, we're still going to get her team up to a 116 overall, the max overall in the game. Now, if you want to see how we got to this point, I will leave a link to the first upgrade in the description down below, but this is the current team, still 113 overall. Not much has changed here, a couple trainings on some players, and a little bit of time has been spent on the live events and whatnot, but the team is the same. Although with the new captain's event that has come out, we will 100% hit the max overall today. So we only have 40 million coins in the bank, although we can sell some players here in a second, but the most important thing to do to start off is to claim a bunch of things that I got from the online store. So of course, the first thing I made sure to do is get some more FC points, so we have 10,000 there, and then we have another 20,000 there, so 30k added to the account. We also were able to get a couple of loyalty packs, so let's get into these first. I think these are like 104 pluses, so nobody crazy out of here. 104 in that pack. Let's get into the second loyalty pack. We have a lot to do. We have the new star passes that are out, the new packs that are out, and of course the greatest captains section in the new captains event. So a lot of really exciting stuff for today's video, but we're starting off with our first walkout. We get Colombia striker from Torino. I have no clue. I don't think it's a high rated. 107 rated Zapata. We will take it. We have one more loyalty pack, and then we have two of the captain's event packs. This time we do get a walkout though. Okay, very promising. We get Germany center back. I believe he's 106. 106 rated, perfect. These players will be useful for the exchange, so you're not going to get, or we can't get mad at getting any of these players. Next up, we get Dutch, okay. Center mid De Jong. Yes, 110 rated Frankie De Jong. That is a great way to start off today's upgrade. That is so important because we need 110 or higher rated players in order to reach the max overall. So that's a great way to start. The final pack from the store though, we get CDM. Okay, it's going to be 109 rated. I think it's Locatelli. Yeah, 109 rated Locatelli, we will take that. So right away, we could put Frankie De Jong in at right center mid. We are down to 112, but when we rank him up, we will go back up. So that already is one upgrade for the team. Now, in order to reach 116 overall, we're going to have to upgrade almost every position. Goalkeeper, both center backs, left back, the midfield almost entirely, and then a couple attackers. We will 100% need some 111 players, so that's going to be tough to do, but I believe that we could do it today. So the next thing we're going to do is claim all the rewards from the star passes. As you can see, I just completed the last bit of this star pass, so we're going to get the 114 rated Hamsik. Now, if you guys haven't seen this card, the stats are crazy. There's only a few center mids in the game that I think are complete all-round players. People like Ruud Gullit, Hamsik, Milinkovic-Savic, Fellaini, guys like that, but Hamsik, this card is crazy, 114 rated, so he's going to be another direct upgrade to the team. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, crazy stats. He's a great addition to the club. So he's going to go in there at the left center mid position. We're still at a 112, but that's okay. Next, we have the grassroots great star pass to claim. Once again, we're getting another crazy player. I gotta say, I think these are two of the best star passes that we've had in a while. Barcola was pretty good, but Hamsik and Cordoba, insane. Great defender, great midfielder, incredible additions to just about any team, considering they're both 110 overall at base. So we get Mascherano's once again, players and whatnot, but that Cordoba is going to go right into the team. So he's going to go in at the left center back. We're now back up to a 113, and that means that we could sell off that player because our two center backs currently are the only tradable players in the club. So 404 million, I think we lost a ton of coins on him, but that's okay. But now that we have these star passes taken care of, we're now going to get into one extra time pick before we get into other packs and the greatest captains event. So we get into this one, all 107s, unfortunately. I think we should go for Guendouzi. We'll just take it. It doesn't really matter who we get. Unfortunately, that pick wasn't great. So now that we've taken care of all the intro stuff, we're going to get into the welcome packs. These will give us FC points as well as decent players, but I gotta say, we already have 3 upgrades to the team. That's a great start. But pack number 1 is going to be, I believe, Austria center back. It's, I believe, a 106 rated. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I'm having to record this before the weekly reset because I won't have access to my office here later this week. So we still have the week 1 players in packs, but we can get guys like Fede Valverde, Forlan, stuff like that. So Unfortunately, we are going to get Zapata once again, 107 rated, but of course he is 30 shards, so we're not going to complain. But as I was saying, there's only 3 flags you want to see. You want to see Uruguay, England, or the Netherlands. Any one of those 3. We get the Netherlands, okay. Center mid, Frankie de Jong again. No, this time is going to be Timber, but he is 108. We will still take that. So that's all for the welcome pack, but we still have 32k FC points to spend, as well as 27,000 gems. The gems were accumulated over some time, so we're going to start off with some gem packs. We'll get into the 106 to 111 guaranteed daily pack. If we get a big player to here, that'd be crazy. We are not going to. I believe this guy is 105. No, 106, the base. Yeah, not quite what you want to see, but that's okay. We're now going to get into one of the grassroots great packs because we need some grassroots great players to exchange them for shards to get one of the players out of this event. So unfortunately, we get the 105 left back. Nobody good out of there, but that's okay. We're now going to spend the rest of the gems that we have on this account, which is just over 20,000 on some of the unlimited bundle grassroots great packs to see if we get a big player. We do get a walkout, which is 106 plus, I believe. We get Spain, okay. Center back, Girona. It's nobody big, but they will be shards. 106 rated David Lopez, and the rest are decent. So nobody crazy out of these packs so far, but that's okay. We're now going to get into some of the 107 to 111 rated packs here for the captain's event. Can we get big players? We do. Left back this time, it's going to be, wait, Chelsea. Hato? He signed for Chelsea, right? Yeah, 107 rated Hato. I think he's an upgrade on our left back, but we need 110 plus rated players in every position, so that's not really going to matter much to us. Let's now get into pack number 2, 107 to 111. We get French striker from RC Lens. It's 107 rated Sokota. So no real luck out of there, but now we have the big pack in the store, 109 to 111. Can we get a 110 plus? We need 110 plus for the team. If we could get someone like Reece James, that would be crazy. We get Germany, left back. It's going to be Gunther. So not a bad pull. He's actually going to be a decent left back, and he might be our main left back going forward. So he won't help the overall right now because he's not ranked up, but he is 1 rating higher than Hull, so that's a great addition to the team. Next, we're going to get into the grassroots great packs that give shards and players. So we got 100 shards there, which is very important. And then we get, what was it, a 106 or 107 plus rated player. Can we get a big player, EA? We get, I think it's Mendy, right? Yeah, Mendy went to Saudi Arabia, so he is in the pack, 106 rated, not too bad. We have another pack here, 100 shards there, and then a 105 plus. Can we get a walkout? We do get a walkout, okay. Could be a big pack. We get Italy, all right, center attack in mid. Roma, I believe he's 106. Yeah, 106, so nothing crazy out of there, but of course the most important thing we're getting out of here is shards, because I think we're now going to be at close to 300 shards, which is very good. But this pack, 104 plus guaranteed, we are going to get, not Mendy this time, center back, Koulibaly, 108 rated. That's a very good pull, and he's going to go for a lot of shards. So we didn't get the craziest players out of there, but we did get quite a few decent ones. We're going to do one more of these grassroots great packs, and then get into the captains section, or the greatest captains section of the new event. This time we get Spain, striker, Getafe, no clue who this is, 106 rated. Oh, I forgot. I used them in my challenge a couple weeks ago. But from those packs alone, we just got 175 shards added on to the 280 that we already had. We're now up to 455, which is very close to the amount of shards that we need to get one of the important players for the team. But it's currently too early to claim anybody from the exchanges. We still have quite a few things to do first. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the 80 captains packs to get a captains player guaranteed. Now this costs like 16,000 FC points to do, but we are going to get a bunch of players in these packs that can sell for coins. That'll help us get one big player in a position that we need, so that's good. And then we're also going to get one of the captains guaranteed. This pack was nothing crazy though, 100 rated. As you can see, we probably got like what, 100 million coins out of there, maybe 150. That's very good. So we're getting into it again. We have to do the 10 bundles 8 times, so we get a 102 that time, a bunch of 15 million coin players. Plus, as we're going through, we have a chance to get shards, Masheranos, gems, and more from here, which is very important. So let's get into the third one. We do have a chance of getting one of the captain's players just by opening up these packs, which is good. So if we get lucky, we could theoretically get 2 or more captain's players. I do think it's very unlikely though. The odds are as usual under 1%, so it's really unlikely, but you never really know. This time we get a pitch beats player. We get, can it be a right back? No. Right mid, Can't even remember the name of that team. 103 rated. Once again, a 15 million coin player. I believe this is bundle 5 or 6. We get a captains. We get an ultimate captain. No way. Striker? Wait, Girona. No, we don't get an ultimate captain. I completely forgot that we could just get tradable captains players. That's so unfortunate. Okay, whatever. We will take it though. 40 million coins. Can't complain. We have to open up 3 more batches of 10 packs though. Can we get another captains? No, this time we get a UCL. Okay, it's going to be from Belgium, center back, goalkeeper. I don't think it's anybody crazy. 102 rated Mignolet. We have 2 more of these to go. Come on. Big player EA? No. It's going to be, okay, Dutch. Right back. Trent? No. Frimpong. What event though? 102 Frimpong from the Scream event, which is a throwback now. It's almost been a complete year since that event happened. That's crazy to think. But we have our final one here. We don't get a captains. We get one of the Code Neon. We get Italy, right back. Parma, can't even remember the guy's name. 101 rated, nobody crazy. But from all those packs, we definitely got over 1 billion coins, which is very important. But the most important thing is we got a captain's player. So there are 11 in total. The weight apparently is completely equal, which is good. And if we don't get a player that we like, we could always shuffle it for shards. It is pretty costly, but we'll see. The players we really want out of here is a striker. So Cruyff, we'd love to get the Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi would be amazing. Van Dijk would be one that I know my girlfriend would really like, but let's get into the captain's pack. Can we see Cristiano Ronaldo? That would be amazing. We get Italy. Okay, it's going to be, wait, goalkeeper. Gigi Buffon is in this? I didn't even know that. 111 rated Gianluigi Buffon. That is an incredible pull, but unfortunately he's in a position that we don't need because we will be getting a new goalkeeper a different way. So even though Gigi Buffon is one of my girlfriend's favorite players, he's my girlfriend's favorite goalkeeper, we're going to put him into the exchange for a player that we could use in a position that we don't already have taken or we don't have a plan for. So let's get into it. Cristiano Ronaldo this time. We get, is it going to be Buffon again? Okay. The last time I did this exchange, I got the same player 3 times in a row. Hopefully we don't have similar luck today. If we somehow get Gigi Buffon one more time, then maybe we just have to stick with it and use the shards that we would use on a goalkeeper on someone else. So let's get into the third one. This is our second shuffle. Can we get a different player? Cristiano Ronaldo, left wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. No way. No way. We get the GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo on our third pull. That is incredible. Now, unfortunately, we don't need a left wing, but Cristiano Ronaldo ranked up can be played as a striker without losing any overall. So that's perfect. We're going to get the greatest goal scorer in history into the club. So let's put Cristiano Ronaldo up at striker. As you can see, he does drop the overall, but once we rank him up, he will be up to 111 overall. And I'm so excited that we have Cristiano Ronaldo on the account. And I know my girlfriend will love the fact that we have Cristiano Ronaldo because he's probably her favorite player ever. All right, so CR7 is now gold rank, which is amazing. We need to have 1 player at gold rank to reach max overall, so might as well go for the GOAT. We're going to use all of the skill points. Of course, we're going to do physical awareness. The only one we're not going to do is passing, not really worth it as an attacker. As you can see, his secondary position is striker. And something special for these new greatest captain cards is the fact that when playing in their secondary position, they don't lose overall. So he's going to be at 116 straight up. We're still at a 113 overall, but we still have a lot more to do on the account. So the first order of business is to open up 10 of these unlimited bundle packs here for the grassroots grade events so that we could get enough shards to get one of the players from the event. But if we could get a big player here, that would be amazing. This time we get Ireland, okay, center attack in mid. Ipswich Town, not quite sure. I still haven't seen anybody pack Marcelo. I was hoping that we might see the Brazil flag there, but we didn't. So we're going to send off all these players for shards, and those shards will give us a total of 520 shards. And now with those 520 shards, we could go over to the gallery and we could pick up 1 player for the team. And that player is the 110 rated Dudek goalkeeper. Now, a lot of people say, oh, he's too short. He's not a good enough goalkeeper. I got to say, though, if you look at the stats, he is incredible. He's, I believe, about 6 foot, maybe just under 6 foot, which I know isn't great, but with the diving, handling, and reflexes he has, he looks amazing. 110 rated. I mean, Look at those stats. Yeah, so he's 187 centimeters, just over 6 foot, but he will play well in game. So that's another player that we could add to the team going in for our current goalkeeper. We're still at 113 overall, but with rank ups, we should be guaranteed 114 overall, maybe even 115 with the current team that we have. Now all we need is a better center back, a better center attacking mid, and probably a better left wing. If we get a 111 player in any of those positions, we could keep Gunter. If not, then we have to upgrade left back as well. So we're going to hop back into some packs here in a second, but I just want to show you quickly all of the players that we have sold. Of course, we have maxed out how many coins we could get from the coin exchange, so now I just have to sell all these players for 14 million, but there you go, 876 million coins. That's crazy, and we still have plenty of cards to sell. Alright, so I sold off quite a few players, and as you can see, we now have 1.64 billion coins in the club, and I just bought another 7,500 FC points, and that's because I was thinking, do we go through the packs and try to get players and then go into the exchange and get some players? But the only issue is that the players in exchanges right now aren't players that really fit the position that we need. So for example, we already have Frimpong at right back, we don't need James. We already have De Jong. Fede is expensive. Forlan we don't need, we already have a striker. And the same thing is going on with the Grassroots Greats event. So I thought, why don't we just go for, because I didn't think this, or didn't even know this was possible, why don't we go for another Greatest Captains? Now I didn't even realize you could just re-roll this and keep going. You could buy another 80 packs and get another captain. But as you can see, you can. So we're going to go for it again. If we could get someone like Messi, Mateus, Gerrard, Maldini, Van Dijk, Lom, any of those guys, that would be incredible. So we're going to get into another 80 packs, and the best part is these packs once again will give out a ton of players that we could sell for coins. So we're probably going to be guaranteed another like 1 billion coins after opening up these 8 packs. So we get into this one here. We have a team of the season this time. Is that going to be Kirkes? No, center back from RB Leipzig. Not quite sure who this is. 106 rated Orban. 47 million coins. We will take it. The other reason for doing these packs is, as I showed you guys before, we do get the Mascherano's for it, which is really important. We get Mascherano's, gems, and even some shards, so it's really a decent deal if you're willing to pay a lot of money. Of course, this event is quite pay to win, so it's definitely not one of the best events they've released, but it is what it is. So let's get into this. We could have also gone the route of trying to get 4,000 shards, but I do think that's crazy, so I didn't want to go for it. This time we get, who is the center back? I can't even think. De Vries, okay, 40 million coins. I believe this is batch number 5, so we have 3 more after this. We get a bunch of players worth 15 million coins apiece. Pretty good. That was actually batch number 6, so 2 more to go. Another 4,000 roughly FC points. No walkout here, that's unfortunate. I'm excited to see who we get as our next captain, because if we could get someone like Messi, to have both the GOATs in the same team would be crazy. This time we get Winter Wonders. Is that going to be Pele? No, right back? Wait, Cafu. No, not Cafu, sorry. Carlos Alberto. Oh, wait, no, it is Cafu. Okay, 105 rated Cafu. How much does he go for? 300 million coins. Wow. Of course, we already have Frimpong, but that's a great card to get out of this kind of pack. So let's now get into our second captain's pack, though. Can we get a big player out of here, EA? We could also get Johan Cruyff, would be amazing as well for center attacking mid. But who do we get? We get England. Okay. Center mid, it's going to be Lampard. We will take that. Or Gerrard. Which one? Gerrard. Okay, my bad. 111 rated Gerrard is pretty good. Can he play center attacking mid though? Because if not, yeah, he can. Okay, so he's going to be our center attacking mid. So even though most people would consider him one of the worst out of the greatest captain players, he actually will be good for my girlfriend's team because she is a Liverpool supporter. So having one of the icons of the team in her team would be amazing. Once again though, I'm going to have to rank him up so that we don't lose any overall. There you go. He's now red rank and our new center attacking mid. And now all we have to do is get a new center back and a new right wing that are both at least 110 rated. We should be able to just with coins alone, but before we do that, I want to take one more shot to see if we could get Olise, because he would be a crazy right wing to have in the game. So we want to see France. Come on. No, we get Germany. Okay. Left mid from no clue. Not going to be one of the big players. 107 rated. Alright, so that was unfortunate, but it's okay. We're now going to go and sell off all these players to get enough coins to buy the remaining 2 players for our team. Alright, so it took quite a bit of time, but I finally sold off everything in the club, and now we could buy the final 2 players for the team. The player I'm going to go for at right wing is Coit. I'm just going to have to go for it strictly based off of overall, and at center back, I was going to go for King, but I want to give her a better defender. So we're going to go for Dean Huijsen, and hopefully I could pick him up already ranked up. Coit has already been added to the team, so there you go, 1.42 billion. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right, I might be butchering it. But he's going to go in at right wing. We're now still at a 113, that's okay, but let's start ranking up some players for the team while I wait for Huijsen to be bought. Everyone's going to have to be red rank in order to reach max overall, so Coit is now red rank. Same with Dudek, same with Frimpong, and with that we're now up to 114 overall. De Jong is now red rank. So unfortunately, because Dean Huijsen is in such high demand, understandable, he's a baller, I instead had to go for King, already ranked up, so he is at red rank though, which does save us some Mascherano's. We got him for 1.8 billion. And now when we put him in at center back, we should go up to 115 overall. Yes, we do. And now if we rank up Gunther, we will hit max overall. We are down to our final Mascherano, so I'm going to go for it. 80% chance of ranking up. If we fail here, wow, that is so unlucky. Alright, I bought some Mascheranos. We've now ranked him up to red rank, and with that, we should be at max overall. Yes, we have finally reached max overall in FC Mobile on my girlfriend's FC Mobile account. This is the first time I've ever hit max overall in the game. I don't even have 116 on my main account, and what's even funnier is the fact that her team is way better than any team that I have on any of my different accounts. That is a pretty crazy flex for her. I hope she enjoys this new team. I mean, it's cracked, it's insane. I can't wait to show it to her, and maybe we will do her live reaction on a video or maybe in a live stream, we will see. But of course, the main highlights from this video are getting CR7, Hamsik as well, and then the Liverpool legend for a Liverpool fan, Steven Gerrard. Or if you saw my last video, Steven Gerrard. If you saw the first upgrade, you know what I'm talking about, but that's where we're leaving the upgrade for today. We have hit max overall on my girlfriend's account with the GOAT. This was a great upgrade. I had a ton of fun doing it. If you'd like a chance of me upgrading your account in the future, make sure to follow all the steps in the pinned comment down below. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the upgrade, please drop a like. If you're a new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.